everyone, welcome back to my channel. I went to hot springs in Hakone in Japan on Christmas Day. Hakone is about 1 hour and 20 minutes away from Tokyo Station by train. And it cost about 990 yen, which is about $7.50. Hakone is known for its hot spring resorts. And this city is pretty close to Mount Fuji, so the view is really nice. And also, Hakone is famous for Ekiden, which is a marathon relay that is held every New Year. Hakone Ekiden is really popular in Japan, and about 30% of people watch it during New Year holidays. I thought it's gonna be more crowded since it was Christmas Day, but there were less people than I expected. Usually, there are little stores in the train stations which sells ekiben. Ekiben is a bento box you can only buy in the train station, but sometimes you can buy it outside of train stations. Eki means train station, and ben means bento box. Right next to the ekiben store, we found this sweet potato chip store. It looks so good, but we decided not to get it because we were heading to get lunch. This is the map of Hakone. The hot springs we were heading to was around here. By the way, Hakone is also famous for Evangelion, so you can find the characters in the city. It was pretty cold on that day. I didn't think it's gonna be this cold. I should have checked the weather forecast. I usually check weather and the temperature in the morning, but I was too excited to visit here and I completely forgot about checking the weather. Even though it was pretty cold, those ducks were chilling in the water. They're strong. After we explored Hakone a little bit, we headed to a lunch place that is famous for tofu dishes. But the sad thing is that there was super long line at the restaurant. The owner of the restaurant said it's gonna take almost 2 hours to get the lunch. It was really sad, but we were too hungry, so we went to find other restaurant. And then we found this restaurant called Chiroru, which is like a Japanese teishokuya. Teishokuya has many set menu like ramen with dumplings or soba noodle with tendon. Usually, teishokuya is pretty affordable, and the set menu of this place was around 1,000 yen, which is about $7.50. I got nikomi udon, which is a stew udon. It was really good and it made me to warm my body up. This place was pretty small, but it was a nice place and the food was really good. We found this fancy ice cream place next to Chiroru, but it was way too cold to get it. After that, we went to look around the souvenir shops to find something to snack. This is called kuro tamago, which is a boiled egg in the hot spring water. These are made in Owakudani, which is the mountain in Hakone, and kuro tamago is one of the famous souvenirs. People say you will live longer if you eat these eggs. I don't know if it's true or not. And surprisingly, we found Yuru Camp goods. Yuru Camp is an anime about high school girls camping, and I really love this anime. I wasn't expected to find Yuru Camp goods, so I was so happy. And after we were done with shopping, we headed to hot spring place. The place is called Hakone Yuryo. This place is about 15 minutes away from Hakone Yumoto Station. It's not that far, but the place is middle of the mountain, so I got really tired by the time I got there. but you can use buses to get there too. The buses come to the station every 10 or 15 minutes. On the way to the hot springs, we found a park called Forest Adventure Hakone. There are ropes, climbing wall, zip lines, and so on. It seemed really fun, so I want to visit there next time I go to Hakone. And this is the source of the hot springs. It was right next to the hot spring place. I was really tired to get here, but I was so excited to chill out at the hot springs. We arrived to the hot springs. The view was pretty nice. This is the entrance of the hot springs. There are two different types of hot springs. One is shared hot springs and the other one is private hot springs. Since it was Christmas Day, we reserved private one so that we can chillax together. The private one cost about 8,600 yen for 2 people. The shared one cost about 1,500 yen for each person. There was a souvenir shop at the entrance, and we found this Japanese traditional sweet called dorayaki. Dorayaki is pancake filled with filling, and usually filling is sweet red bean paste. This product name is Mo Ikko Chodai, which means some more. So it's basically like Japanese version of s'more. There were accessories which made from wood. It was really cute, but it was pretty expensive. Also, there were so many sweets at the entrance, and they all looked really good. We found this small towel which says no sauna, no life. I think it's really cute. This is the ornaments of the 12 zodiac signs in Chinese astrology. And it will be the rabbit in 2023. In this hot spring place, there are food places, relaxation facilities, resting place, and so on. And we found this fireside in front of the entrance area. Fireside is called irori in Japanese. It looked really nice and it smelled really good. Just looking at the fire was so calming, and we stayed there while waiting on the room opens. After that, we explored the facilities a little bit. This area is shared hot springs, so we were not able to go in there. We went back to the front desk to get the key to our room. Each room had a specific name, and our room is called Fuji. Fuji is wisteria in English. Our room is for 2 people, and this is the room we stayed. Each flowers and plants have meaning to it, and Fuji symbolizes warm welcomes and love. I think it's nice meaning. And here is the room we stayed. I was so excited to go in there. The room looks like the traditional Japanese house. And the inside is like this. It's really nice. And this is the outdoor hot springs. So nice. The hot springs was bigger than I expected. The hot spring is an acid spring, so it helps to peel dead skin. It was so calming to be in the hot springs. I think fall and winter season is the best time to go to the hot springs, because it feels good to warm your body up in the water while feeling the cold air. Also, I can stay in hot springs longer in winter. You can borrow yukata, which is like a Japanese version of a pajama. After that, we went to food place to get something to eat and drink. We usually don't drink alcohol, but we decided to drink since it was holiday. We got umeshu and grapefruit sour. Kanpai! We got baked fishes as well. The owner of the restaurant told us that we can eat the whole things from head to tail. It was really good. After that, we got matcha ice cream on the way back to our room and took a bath again. I think it was the best Christmas day I have ever had in my life. I definitely will visit here again. I wish I can live life like this every day. It's not gonna happen though. By the way, we found this vending machine version of gacha gacha. There were so many cute stuff. But I really like this one for some reason. That's really cute. Anyway, it's time to say goodbye to Hakone. Since it was one-day trip, so we couldn't explore Hakone that much. I want to visit different places in Hakone next time I visit here. After we came back from Hakone, we decided to make Christmas cake. I really wanted to make meal crepe, so I made a lot of crepes. To make crepes, you need 30 grams of unsalted butter. Crack 2 eggs and mix it well. Put 30 grams of sugar and add the butter that you just melt. After mixing all that, put 75 grams of cake flour and mix it well. I had to mix it for a while since the chunk of the flour didn't go away. After that, put 250 milliliters of milk. I used soy milk, but it worked fine. Heat up the pan and put 1 scoop of butter into it. Move the pan quickly to spread the butter. The hardest part was flipping the crepe. I failed at first and I was so frustrated. But it got better after I tried a couple times. After that, you just need to keep making the crepes until the butter is gone. I'm not sure how many crepes I made, but it was about 10 to 15 crepes. While waiting on the crepes to be cold, I got ready for the filling. We decided to get mango, peach, and banana. By the way, it is pretty scary to open a can. Sometimes I cut myself while opening the can. This canned peach was pretty good. Yup, I snacked it while cooking. I think raw fruits taste better, but I was too cheap to buy those. And cutting mango was so hard. So I gave up, and I just put the entire thing on the crepe. The filling is ready. This is the whipped cream, which is already whipped. Since you don't need to whip the cream, you can save a lot of time and energy. And it tastes pretty good, so it is really convenient. At first, I didn't know how much cream I should put on the crepes, and I put too little. The process of making meal crepes was so fun. You just put whatever you like and build a tower of crepes and cream. But the sad thing is that the cutting surface of the pancake wasn't looking good. I think because mango has fiber kind of texture, so it came out of the cutting surface. I was too sad to take a picture of it, so I'm just gonna show you the process of making cake. I will be picky about what fruit I use next time I make meal crepes. Cooking is hard, but I'm hoping I'll get better if I keep trying. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, by the way, we watched anime called Gudetama, and it was pretty funny. That's it. Bye!